Rise and shine, everyone. 6 o'clock here on your Tuesday morning. Hope you're waking up well. Thank you for starting your day with us here on Sunrise. Jason and Alicia with you.
Yeah, another beautiful day. Yesterday was gorgeous. Today, another great day on tap, Guy. We might, though, be dealing with a little bit of haze in the metro.
For sure. Due to some wildfires that are burning in portions of Canada, that will get ushered southward, and air quality alerts too in northern Minnesota. And I'll dive all into that throughout the morning hours, so stick with us. Some patchy smoke possible. Sunny and warm today. 83, very summer-like on the skin. And you'll see winds out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sun is up right now. You already can see some of the haze. Looking over downtown Minneapolis, it's 55. Feels very comfortable on the skin. Again, I've been saying all morning. On my drive in this morning, I saw a fella out there with the Harley. So great day to bust out the Harley or the motorcycle. Temps in the mid-60s. Just make sure you give a little extra look out there in your rearview mirror if you're going to be out and about. There's going to be probably a lot more bikers out there. 69 by 10 a.m., 72 by 11. Just a gorgeous start to the day, a gorgeous finish. Again, despite some of that smoke that you'll see in the sky. So I'll track that out for you, and I'll let you know when our next rain chance returns to the 7-day forecast. Megan?
All right, Guy, thank you. I'm taking a look right now, a situation in Otsego. This is a crash that came in just about 10 minutes ago. So if you are traveling between Elk River to Rogers, be aware of this. This is at County Road 38 on 101. We'll keep tabs on this as the morning progresses. Some good news, the situation in Columbia Heights has recently cleared. So if your route takes you through that area, things are looking good. Alicia and Jason.
Thanks for the update, Megan. Well, breaking within the last 7 hours at the state capitol, 2 historic gun control measures are now on the governor's desk waiting to be signed.
They are part of a nearly $900 million public safety bill. CC is live at the Capitol with a deeper look at what this means for gun owners and anyone wanting to buy a gun. CC.
Hey, good morning. So this bill didn't pass quickly. Lawmakers were actually here debating for more than 9 hours, but then shortly after midnight, the Minnesota House did end up passing the bill 69 to 63. Now, the 2 parts of this bill that kind of drew the most attention were the parts about those gun control provisions. So let's take a look. The first one is the extreme risk protection order, or those red flag laws provision. That would allow families to petition the courts to temporarily remove a firearm from someone who's a danger to themselves or others. The second is the universal background checks provision. That would require you to go to your local gun dealer or local law enforcement to get a background check on anyone who wants to buy, borrow, or receive a gift of a gun from you if they're outside your immediate family. 2 ideas that caused a lot of back and forth.
These provisions are saving lives in other states that have them. They're in use well in other states. They're very popular with Minnesotans because they know that they do in fact save lives.
This is a bad bill that actually coddles criminals. It infringes on the rights of law-abiding gun owners, and it shut out Minnesotans' voices.
That bill this morning heading to Governor Walz's desk. He says he'll sign it because he believes that gun control is a priority. Jason, Alicia.
Cece, thank you. This public safety bill also created the new crime of organized retail theft. So going after groups that are planning and pulling off mass smash and grab incidents. The bill also addressed carjacking, which will now be treated differently than normal auto theft or armed robbery. But not everything is resolved at the Capitol.
Good morning, I'm Danny Spiewak. Here in St. Paul, we've got less than a week until the end of the legislative session here at the Capitol. It will end Monday, May 22nd. At least that's when lawmakers are scheduled to leave. Now, the DFL, of course, has control of the governor's office, the House, and the Senate, the so-called trifecta, for the first time since 2014. They have passed a number of measures that have been signed by the governor so far, but there are a lot of still issues on the table that includes the legalization of recreational marijuana, as well as paid family leave and the tax bill. Of course, Republicans have been opposed to many, if not all, of these measures and have voiced that in hours of debate. However, the DFL does control both chambers.
6:05, and in just over an hour, staff at Minneapolis Public School headquarters are heading back to work after a drive-by shooting.
Yeah, scary stuff. Eva Anderson is live in North Minneapolis with the latest. Hey, Eva.
Hey, this building behind me, the Davis Center, is home to MPS district offices. Thankfully, no one was hurt. But as I step aside here, if you take a look at that window, that glass is shattered.
MPS officials say yesterday someone shot a gun while several staff were right there in the courtyard. We reached out to the district about 10 hours ago. Here's what they said. This can't help but give us all pause. Employees who need support have been encouraged to contact a trusted manager or our employee assistance program. The district also says it's working with community stakeholders on reducing gun violence and violent crime, and they're grateful for steps being taken by the legislature. Now, MPS actually has their own legislative agenda for 2023. We'll take a look at what specific issues are on it coming up in the next half hour. Guys, back to you.
All right, Eva, thank you. And you heard in that statement MSP referencing gun violence and violent crime here in the city. We wanted to give you some more context on that. So according to Mayor Frye's State of the City address last month, crime is actually trending down from this time last year. The new numbers show homicides are down 43%, shooting victims down 32%, carjackings down 41%, and robberies down 24%.
Jason, thank you. This morning, we were learning a 15-year-old girl has died after being shot in Minneapolis. Police are identifying her as Marlisha Davenport from South St. Paul. Police say she arrived to a hospital Saturday night with a gunshot wound. Right now, Minneapolis homicide investigators are trying to figure out what happened and who was involved. So far, no one has been arrested. This morning, a White Bear Lake man is in police custody in connection with a fire at this townhouse complex. It happened just before midnight Monday on Aspen Court. One person had to be pulled from the fire. We're told they're in critical condition. While the fire marshal is still investigating, court records show the suspect has a history of domestic abuse charges.
It's been a month and a half since anyone has seen missing Winona mom Maddie Kingsbury. Now a court is set to determine the custody of her children. Maddie's parents appeared in court yesterday for a child petition case to determine whether her two kids will live with Maddie's ex-boyfriend, their biological father, Adam Fravel. In court, both sides openly talked about what they referred to as the elephant in the room, that police suspect Fravel in Maddie's disappearance, but have not charged him with a crime. In a past statement, he denied having anything to do with it. The kids are currently living with Maddie's parents. The man convicted of killing 4 people and abandoning their bodies in western Wisconsin will spend the rest of his life in prison. A judge sentenced Antoine Suggs to 103 years behind bars. The judge ruled that Suggs will serve all 4 counts consecutively as he expressed no remorse at yesterday's sentencing. We'll take a look now. You're looking at a live picture coming in from Washington, D.C.
In just a few hours, President Biden is meeting with congressional leaders to talk about the debt ceiling. There are less than 3 weeks until the U.S. potentially breaches its spending cap and goes broke. Both parties are willing to raise the debt ceiling, but are at a stalemate. Republicans want higher defense spending, while Democrats want more money for programs like healthcare, education, and help for veterans. In just a few hours, the Animal Humane Society in Golden Valley and Coon Rapids are reopening their doors.
This all comes 6 weeks after spending 6 weeks in quarantine because of the canine influenza outbreak. And this was the scene just 1 week ago when the Woodbury location reopened its doors. Now, with the Board of Animal Health clearing the way for the other 2 locations to open, hundreds of animals will be available for adoption. That includes nearly 200 dogs who have recovered from canine flu and are no longer contagious. We're going to want to get outside today and take advantage of all the warm and sunny weather as we see the sunrise here over Vadai-Makaska.
Look at that haze.
Gorgeous, but
You can see
the haze is out there too.
Right? Or what is it? Is that the
Covering it.
moon? What is that?
That's the sun. That's
The
the haze.
sun behind. Wow.
That's how thick, yeah. And I can't imagine how hazy it looks right now in northern Minnesota too, because that's where the smoke is the most thick right now, and that will actually usher southward throughout the daytime. So just get ready for a hazy day ahead. The sunshine today will be very filtered, like you just saw there. That was the prime definition of filtered sunshine, that little yellow ball out there in the sky. So smoky and hazy skies, we've been letting you know all morning long. Yeah, for us here in the Twin Cities Metro, we don't have to worry about the smoke reaching the surface. However, our friends in northern communities in northern Minnesota, air quality alerts posted. Now orange air quality alerts as well. So very sensitive to certain health groups. If you usually work out there, or maybe have plans to go fishing, I don't know, whatever they may be, just keep that in mind today. Bad air quality through about 4 p.m. due to the wildfires in northern Alberta. You'll see this air quality index, AQI, unhealthy for sensitive groups. That's today in northern Minnesota through 4 p.m. Again, here in the Twin Cities Metro, smoke will stay aloft, won't hit the surface. It'll stay lofted up there in the atmosphere with temperatures in the mid-50s to start this morning. So maybe grab the shades, or maybe the sun, is filtered enough for you that you may not need this sunglasses this morning. But in terms of cloud cover, we're really not expecting much of any cloud cover at all. It's just going to kind of look like this throughout the daytime. Temps in the mid-50s, southwest winds right around 5 miles per hour. It feels very comfortable today. Getting up to 83 today, wall-to-wall sunshine. I don't want to say clear skies, but you'll see clear skies tonight as well. And then temperatures tomorrow morning, sunny and in the mid-50s. There's your 7-day forecast.